Welcome, chosen ones. You are the ones who see through illusions, who stand strong in the face of criticism and jealousy. They may whisper behind your back, cast doubt on your dreams, and secretly wish to see you fail. But here's the truth: the greatest revenge you can have is not by responding to them, not by confronting them. It's by thriving. By becoming everything they swore you couldn't be. And each step you take towards your greatness, each time you rise despite their expectations, you win. Why is it that some people just can't stand to see you succeed? Why do they feel the need to tear you down, to bring chaos into your life? It's simple. Your strength, your resilience, and your progress, these are all things they want but can't grasp. Today, we're going to dive deep into the power of silent revenge, the kind that doesn't need words or conflict, only action and undeniable success. This is how you become unstoppable. Why they can't stand your success. Have you noticed how people who crave control over you become visibly uncomfortable when they realize they don't have it? When they can't steer your decisions or make you feel small, they feel powerless. These individuals feed on influence, on holding sway over others, but when they see you growing immune to their attempts to manipulate or belittle you, their frustration only grows. The more resilient you become, the angrier they get. Your success, your resilience, these things aren't just accomplishments for you. They're silent statements that you're beyond their reach. Your power lies in understanding this and using it. Every time they try to bring you down, every time they attempt to control your narrative, you respond not by lowering yourself but by pushing forward, achieving more. And it's this relentless drive, this refusal to crumble, that makes you an unstoppable force in their eyes. Core points on outmaneuvering manipulative tactics. Seeing through tactics is a skill, one that every chosen one must master. Manipulative people often work subtly, planting seeds of doubt or trying to influence your decisions in ways that serve their agenda. But you see it. You see their games from the start. And the best part? You don't have to let on. You can observe their tactics, understand their motives, and choose not to react. By doing so, you hold the power. Gaslighting, for example, is one of their favorite tools, making you question your own reality, your feelings, your memories. But when you are self-aware, grounded, and in touch with your inner truth, their gaslighting attempts fail. They can't make you doubt what you know. You are immune to it because you know yourself, you understand your own value and your own mind. This clarity keeps you untouchable. One of the most powerful responses you can give them is your calmness. Manipulative people often thrive on getting a reaction, on provoking you to act out or defend yourself. When you stay calm, composed, and focused, it disrupts them completely. Your silence, your restraint, is louder than any argument could be. It's your steady confidence that unnerves them, that shows them you are beyond their reach. Independent strength that renders their social games useless. Chosen ones find strength in solitude. While others fear being alone, you have learned to find peace, power, and even growth in it. This self-sufficiency renders their social games useless. When they try to isolate you, to make you feel left out or unwanted, it doesn't shake you. Because you know that your value isn't defined by others' acceptance. Your comfort with being on your own nullifies their tactics, and they can't stand it. Adaptability is another asset you have that makes you unpredictable to those who seek control. You don't rely on routines or follow the predictable patterns they expect. When they think they have you figured out, you change. You adapt, you evolve, and this adaptability makes it impossible for them to pin you down. It's the ultimate freedom. They can't manipulate what they can't predict. Silent revenge, success as a response. There's a powerful kind of revenge that doesn't require confrontation, one that doesn't involve lowering yourself to their level. And that is silent revenge, the revenge of success. By choosing to focus on your own growth, by reaching new heights, you make a statement without ever needing to say a word. When you achieve the things they told you were impossible, when you accomplish what they doubted, that success speaks for itself. It shows them, without you ever saying a word, that you are beyond their limitations. It's a victory that echoes louder than any response could. Energy that disrupts their power games. As a chosen one, your energy is strong, grounded, and focused. This energy disrupts the manipulative tactics they use. It's not something you have to announce, they feel it the moment you walk into a room. Your confidence, your calm, your steady presence, it makes their games feel small and futile. People who rely on manipulation are often thrown off by those who don't conform, who don't follow societal expectations blindly. Your refusal to play by their rules is what makes you resilient, unbreakable, and entirely out of their control. Exposing their true colors and intellectual depth. When you stand firm in your values and refuse to be manipulated, you initiate a process of exposing people's true colors. It's as though a spotlight shines on their vulnerabilities and hidden motives, often revealing insecurities they work hard to keep hidden. In these moments, when they attempt to influence or control you and fail, their real intentions and personality traits start to show. By simply maintaining your own standards and staying true to yourself, you trigger a reaction in them, one that they may struggle to keep under wraps. This act of self-assurance does more than protect you, it also disrupts the facades others might wear to maintain a certain image. People who thrive on manipulation or who depend on controlling others are often unprepared to face someone who sees through their games. They may react with frustration, anger, or even attempt to intensify their tactics, but the more they try, the clearer their behavior becomes to those around them. It is through this process that their real character is exposed not only to you but to the world. This process, while uncomfortable for them, is essential. It pulls back the curtain on who they truly are and allows others to see their actions for what they are. And yes, this exposure can make them feel uneasy, perhaps even resentful. However, this discomfort is a necessary part of growth, for them and for you. By standing your ground, you help to illuminate the truth, and in doing so, you maintain your own integrity while also fostering a space for authenticity in your relationships. People around you may begin to see what you see, and this helps to create a healthier environment, one built on truth rather than manipulation or deceit. In this way, your strength not only protects you but also encourages a higher standard in those around you. Your intellectual and spiritual depth is a gift, an inherent advantage that elevates you beyond the reach of those who play shallow games. While others may operate on the surface, trying to influence or deceive, you see beyond their attempts. This clarity allows you to recognize patterns of behavior that many overlook, enabling you to understand motives that might otherwise be obscured. You aren't easily fooled, and this inner depth serves as a shield, protecting you from manipulative tactics that might trap others who aren't as perceptive. This depth of insight acts like armor, allowing you to navigate situations with a wisdom that can't be easily shaken. You sense when people aren't being genuine, when their actions don't align with their words, and you can read between the lines to understand their true intentions. This awareness isn't born from cynicism but from an honest understanding of human nature, and it empowers you to make decisions rooted in truth rather than in appearances. This inner strength means you approach relationships and situations with a level of discernment that keeps you grounded, preventing others from taking advantage of you. In a world where superficiality often prevails, your depth becomes a rare and invaluable asset. While others may rely on charm or manipulation to get what they want, your strength lies in your ability to understand reality without needing to resort to such tactics. You become someone who can't be easily influenced or led astray because you rely on your own insights and inner wisdom. This resilience not only helps you avoid deception but also draws others toward you who respect your authenticity. Ultimately, this depth isn't just armor, it's a beacon, attracting those who value truth and integrity just as much as you do. Strategy mastery through pattern recognition. Understanding patterns instead of isolated events helps you stay ahead of their tactics. You notice the ways people try to manipulate, the recurring behaviors that signal their intentions. By recognizing these patterns, you stay 2 steps ahead. You know when they're trying to influence you, and you can prepare accordingly. This mastery of strategy, of seeing the bigger picture, ensures that you are never caught off guard. Unbreakable energy as the ultimate frustration. Finally, your spirit is unbreakable. This resilience frustrates those who wish to see you fail. No matter what they throw at you, you rise above it. Your energy, your strength, becomes a source of frustration for them because it proves that they have no power over you. They wanted to see you fall, but instead, they are forced to watch you thrive. You are an unstoppable force. These qualities, your resilience, your clarity, your ability to see through deception, they make you a chosen one. And this, my friends, is how you win. This is how you thrive even when they want you to fail. Let them watch. Let them see that every attempt to bring you down only makes you stronger. As we wrap up, I want you to take a moment to commit to this journey of resilience and growth. Type 555 in the comments to solidify this mindset, to remind yourself and others that you're here to rise, no matter who tries to hold you back. You're chosen for a reason. Embrace it, and keep moving forward. Welcome, chosen ones. You're not here by coincidence, you're here because you know there's something special about you, a light, a rare energy, that sets you apart. Today, we're diving into why not everyone is worthy of your light, and why the people around you can sense it but can never fully grasp or deserve it. You're a beacon in a world clouded with darkness, but not everyone who's drawn to your light deserves to share in its warmth. Let's explore why. People are instinctively drawn to your energy, often without understanding why. Your presence has a magnetic quality. It draws in curiosity, intrigue, and sometimes even envy. Yet, many people can't hold on to that light because, deep down, they lack the depth and authenticity needed to truly connect with it. Your energy is intense, pure, and unfiltered, and not everyone is prepared for that level of truth. They may want your presence, but they're not equipped to sustain it. They can't comprehend the depth that comes with your light, nor do they have the resilience to endure it. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Your presence is valuable, your time precious, and your energy sacred. Reserve it for those who truly value and respect it. Too often, people are attracted to your light on a surface level. They crave the warmth but lack the depth to appreciate what it truly means. They see the glow, but they don't see the discipline, the sacrifices, and the strength behind it. And so, when they get close, they are mesmerized but find themselves unable to stay, unable to handle the demands of authenticity that your light requires. Many people are intrigued by what they don't understand. Curiosity is natural. People are fascinated by the unknown, and you represent something beyond their comprehension. Your depth intimidates them. While they may initially be drawn to the mystery you embody, they quickly realize that they can't simply skim the surface. Real connection with you demands a journey into unknown territories, something many are not willing to undertake. Your presence disrupts the status quo. You challenge comfort zones, stir stagnant energies, and force people to confront truths they may prefer to ignore. You make people question their routines, their choices, and sometimes, even their identity. For many, your light brings discomfort because it reminds them of the change they resist. They want to be around you, but they also want to remain the same. And that's impossible because your presence alone demands growth and self-reflection. Your authenticity triggers insecurities in others. You serve as a mirror of truth, exposing the areas where others fall short, whether in honesty, courage, or self-acceptance. Some find inspiration in this reflection, but others feel threatened. They may resent you, not because of anything you've done, but because you remind them of the work they've avoided. Your presence doesn't allow people to hide. It shines a light on their limitations, and many people aren't ready to face that level of self-awareness. You can't be possessed, contained, or controlled. You are fiercely independent, and this unpredictability makes it hard for people to get close or stay close. People love the idea of your freedom, but they're intimidated by the reality of it. Your light is yours alone, not to be dimmed or molded by anyone else. Your self-sufficiency and personal freedom set you apart, and for some, that level of autonomy is frightening. They admire it but find it hard to accept that they cannot claim it. Many are drawn to your energy with the intent to drain, not uplift. There are those who approach you, not to reciprocate your light, but to bask in it without contributing. They are energy vampires, looking to take without giving. Protect your energy. Set boundaries, because too many would gladly deplete your light to fuel their own shadows. Surround yourself with those who add to your light, not those who drain it. Your standards are high, and they should be. You expect depth, honesty, and genuine effort from those in your circle, but not everyone is willing or able to meet these expectations. Many are captivated by your strength and resilience, but struggle when faced with the level of commitment and personal growth that being close to you requires. You are a deterrent to the mediocre, to those unwilling to rise above their comfort zones. You're too real for most. In a world that often celebrates conformity, your refusal to fit into molds makes you an enigma. People may be drawn to this authenticity, admiring your unfiltered approach to life. But they quickly find themselves overwhelmed. The freedom with which you live, the unapologetic nature of your being, it's captivating, yet too intense for those accustomed to living behind masks. You don't seek validation from anyone, and this self-sufficiency makes others uncomfortable. You move through life with a confidence that doesn't rely on the opinions or approval of others. This is a double-edged sword. People admire your independence but feel insecure around it. Your strength reminds them of the validation they constantly seek, and they may feel inadequate in the face of your inner peace. Your journey is solitary, by design. The path you walk isn't meant for everyone. It's steep and winding, with challenges that test your endurance and resilience at every turn. This isn't a journey for the faint-hearted or those seeking an easy route. It's for those with a fire within, a willingness to embrace discomfort for the sake of growth. While the solitude may sometimes feel overwhelming, know that it serves a purpose. It's shaping you, forging your strength in ways that companionship often cannot. Not everyone can walk beside you because not everyone is prepared to face the same trials and transformations. There's a demanding quality to your journey that only a few will truly understand. Those who stay close to you are the ones who have chosen to invest in growth themselves, who are committed to embracing the journey with its ups and downs. It's through this process that you find kindred souls, individuals who recognize the beauty of resilience and the strength it takes to continue, even when the path gets tough. Your path is unique, designed to foster inner strength, independence, and a profound understanding of self. It's natural to feel isolated at times, wondering if anyone truly grasps the weight you carry or the heights you're striving for. Yet, it's this very solitude that intensifies your light, allowing it to shine all the brighter. The strength you're building now will attract those who are meant to walk alongside you, those who see you for who you are, and not just what you've achieved. In this aloneness, you're preparing for connections of a higher nature, bonds that will recognize and respect the depth of your spirit. Most people are drawn to what you have, not who you are. They're captivated by your accomplishments, enamored with the visible outcomes of your dedication and discipline. Success and external results can be mesmerizing, and people often get caught up in the allure of what they see on the surface. Yet, few take the time to look deeper, to see beyond the accomplishments and recognize the soul, the essence, and the strength that lies beneath. Your true value lies not in what you've achieved but in who you've become in the process. Those who see beyond the surface, who look past the accolades and successes, are the ones who understand you on a profound level. They appreciate the journey you've taken, the inner battles you've fought, and the person you are because of them. These connections are rare, but they're worth cherishing. They're the bonds that nurture your spirit rather than merely celebrate your success. You crave genuine connections, relationships with those who can appreciate your journey and honor the person behind the achievements. There's a beauty in connecting with someone who understands that success is just a byproduct, a natural outcome of inner strength and resilience. In a world fixated on appearances and results, you value the few who take the time to know your spirit, to see the person beneath the accomplishments. These are the ones who see and honor your truth, and their presence affirms that your journey, with all its depth and complexity, is not in vain. You're here to create a shift, to be a source of light in a world that often prefers the familiar and the easy. Your purpose isn't to cater to the masses but to stay true to the mission that calls you, no matter how solitary that path might feel at times. Those meant to join you will find their way, drawn not by surface-level attraction but by the depth and power of your light. The connections you make on this journey will be genuine, rooted in mutual respect and a shared understanding of the profound impact you're here to make. In closing, embrace your uniqueness. Don't dim your light for those who can't handle its brightness. Your journey isn't for everyone, and that's the beauty of it. Let your light be a beacon for those who are ready, and let it be a reminder to others of the power they have yet to claim within themselves. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to walk this path with your head held high, write 777 in the comments below. Let the world know you're here, unafraid to shine. And remember, chosen ones, the light within you is precious. Guard it, nurture it, and let it shine unapologetically. In this world, people often look at us but don't truly see us. They think they know, but they only see the surface, the dust, the noise, the things that hide our inner light. Imagine a vase, an ancient masterpiece, caked in years of dust and forgotten. That's how I felt, like my true self was buried under layers of misunderstandings and judgments. But dust is only temporary, it never changes the essence of what lies beneath. So, for all those who underestimated the strength I carry, this is my story, a story of a light that refused to be dimmed. You see, there's a power that's easy to overlook, a quiet force, something that doesn't need to shout to be known. Just because you don't see something boiling doesn't mean it's not hot. Think of a volcano, calm, majestic, seemingly passive. But beneath that quiet surface lies a force that can reshape mountains, landscapes, and lives. That's the power I carry within. I may appear steady and calm, but like iron in a forge, I have endured the heat, transformed, and emerged unbreakable. I am resilience, molded in silence, strengthened in fire. And no one sees this fire until it's time to ignite. The light within me, it's not just some soft, gentle glow. It's a fierce, purifying flame, one that has the power to reveal, to cleanse, to expose. This light is both a comfort and a challenge. It's the kind of light that dissolves illusions, that burns through lies and falsehoods. I don't carry a light that's here to soothe, it's here to set things straight. To me, truth is not optional, it's necessary. So, when I walk into a room, I bring a force that strips away pretense, a light that reveals the cracks and shadows people are so determined to hide. In a way, I am a mirror. When people look at me, they see reflections of their own hidden selves. This isn't always comfortable. It's not meant to be. Because true reflection reveals parts of us that we often wish to keep buried, the insecurities, the fears, the parts of ourselves that we'd rather ignore. People fear what they don't understand, and sometimes, what they see in me scares them. Not because I am threatening, but because I reflect a part of their own truth back at them. My presence is like a mirror, revealing what's hidden, unearthing what's suppressed. And in that reflection, some find strength, while others confront their shadows. I walk with an unseen power, a divine connection that surrounds and protects me. Attempts to harm, to misunderstand, to bring me down, they don't succeed, because I'm not walking this path alone. I have a purpose, one that goes beyond what the world might see or comprehend. This purpose is woven into the fabric of the universe itself. Every setback, every attempt to block my path, only serves to make my resolve stronger. It's as if the universe itself shields me, allowing no harm to stick, no negativity to linger. I carry a divine mission that transcends human logic, and I am held in that light. I am untouchable, not because I am invulnerable, but because I know who I am. Like a mountain, solid and unmoving, I am rooted in a strength that goes beyond the physical. Mountains don't bow to the storm, they don't yield to the wind. I stand firm in the face of adversity, unshaken by attempts to tear me down. This silent strength, this unbreakable stance, is my power. It is a reminder that true strength is quiet, composed, and resilient. I am not here to prove anything to anyone, I simply am, immovable, untouched by the opinions or judgments of others. My purpose is vast, transcending the limitations of the physical world and even the boundaries of my own understanding. It isn't confined to what I can physically see or touch, it stretches into realms of the unseen and the unknown. I am here as a guide, a beacon for those who feel lost in the illusions of this world, those who struggle to see past the veils that have been placed over their eyes. My role is to help them break free from the constraints of self-doubt and limitation, to awaken them to the incredible potential that lies dormant within. This purpose is more than a duty, it's a sacred calling, grounded in a deep-rooted sense of love and justice, a commitment to helping others find their inner strength and authenticity. Though my mission is anchored in love and justice, it goes beyond what most people can readily see or understand. I am not here to be universally accepted or to fit neatly into the expectations of others. My path isn't about receiving validation from the world, it's about shining a light for those who seek clarity and inspiration, who yearn for something deeper. My purpose is to reveal hidden truths, to inspire growth, and to lift others toward their highest selves, even if this journey is sometimes misunderstood or overlooked by others. I know that the depth of my path may not always be clear to everyone, but I am committed to being that guide, a source of encouragement and illumination for those willing to embark on their own journey of discovery. The energy I carry is more than a personal force, it reverberates beyond me, touching the lives of those around me in ways both subtle and profound. This energy isn't loud or demanding, but rather a steady, silent strength that emanates a unique kind of resilience. People may not always consciously understand its effect, but they feel it deeply. My quiet presence invites others to confront the aspects of themselves they might typically avoid or deny. Whether it's a hidden fear or an insecurity lurking beneath the surface, my energy has a way of drawing these elements into the light, often sparking an internal reckoning that can be both startling and necessary. In my presence, others are compelled to look inward, often finding aspects of themselves reflected back that they've avoided for years. It's like standing before a mirror that reveals not just the superficial but the deeply hidden. They may see their doubts, their limitations, and the habits that have kept them bound. This self-reflection isn't always comfortable, as it pushes them to confront parts of themselves they've ignored. Yet, in facing these challenges, they unlock the potential for growth and change. They begin to understand that these inner shadows do not have to define them and that within these aspects lie seeds of transformation. My energy serves as a reminder that facing oneself honestly is the first step toward a greater journey of self-awareness and improvement. The transformation that begins in these moments is rarely easy, but it is profoundly meaningful. When people start to understand that change is possible, they embark on a journey of self-discovery, one that can lead to healing and, ultimately, redemption. My role is not to force them onto this path but to hold space for their awakening, to inspire them through my example. In witnessing my resilience and calm resolve, they realize that growth is possible, and that overcoming one's own limitations is a deeply empowering act. My presence becomes a catalyst for them, a gentle, unwavering nudge toward their own potential, guiding them toward paths of inner peace, self-acceptance, and the courage to face the unknown. A legacy of divine love and power. I walk in the footsteps of a long lineage of love and resilience. I am part of something ancient, a continuation of a divine legacy that has existed throughout time. This legacy, grounded in truth and love, is exemplified in figures like Jesus Christ, whose life embodied resilience, peace, and unyielding love. I am here to carry that forward, to stand as a reminder that true power comes from within, rooted in love, unwavering even in the face of misunderstanding and hardship. My light, my mission, is not about myself, it's about being part of something greater, something that transcends time and space. A call to stand firm and shine. And so, to those listening, I say this: let your light shine. Embrace your strength, your purpose, your truth. Don't allow the world to dim your light or make you doubt your path. Stand firm in who you are, grounded in love, unwavering in faith, compassionate in all you do. This world needs people who are not afraid to be a beacon, who can stand tall in their truth, and who can light the way for others. You are here for a reason, to be a witness to love, to truth, to resilience. And now, if you feel the power within, if you're ready to embrace your light, write 777 in the comments below. Let this be a mark of your commitment to stand firm, to shine bright, and to live with purpose. Remember, you are part of a legacy, a lineage of divine strength and love. The world may not always understand, but your light is your gift, and it's meant to be seen. So, shine on. Have you ever felt like your journey is uniquely challenging, as if life's obstacles were tailor-made just for you? If so, you might be among the few, the chosen ones, destined to walk a path that many can't comprehend. This isn't just a feeling, it's a calling, a journey filled with purpose, resilience, and a light that shines so brightly, it unsettles the darkness around you. Chosen ones, you carry a unique strength within, an energy so powerful it disrupts anything that seeks to hide in the shadows. This energy wasn't something you cultivated, it's always been a part of you, an innate power that calls others to heal, to face themselves, even if they're not ready. And your presence alone is enough. Without saying a word, without lifting a finger, your energy reveals truths, awakens hidden potentials, and often, it challenges people in ways they don't fully understand. From a young age, you may have sensed this about yourself. You might feel like you see beyond the surface, noticing the unspoken, sensing the deeper currents of truth around you. This wisdom, this intuition, is not just knowledge, it's a timeless understanding that you've carried with you into this life, guiding you, protecting you, and allowing you to see what others cannot. Yet, this unique path isn't without its trials. The journey of a chosen one is marked by early tests, often in the form of hardships and obstacles. But these challenges are not designed to break you, they're meant to mold you. Every setback, every disappointment, every hardship serves a greater purpose, forging your resilience, sharpening your spirit, and preparing you for what lies ahead. These trials are like spiritual weights, strengthening you, ensuring that when the real challenges come, you're unbreakable. As a chosen one, your light does more than illuminate, it disrupts. You're a natural disruptor, a force that cannot tolerate deception or falsehood. You see through facades, effortlessly detecting hidden motives and masked intentions. This ability to perceive and reveal truths can unsettle others, especially those who live behind masks. And your presence alone pushes others towards self-discovery, even if they're resistant, even if they fight it. This journey often comes with resistance, not just from the world but sometimes from those closest to you. Society, family, friends, and even institutions may feel threatened by your authenticity, your refusal to conform to expectations, your very essence. They may try to suppress you, to dull your light, to make you question your path. This resistance, this attempt to control or manipulate you, is not a reflection of your weakness but a testament to your power. The world resists what it fears, and it fears what it cannot control. But remember, this resistance serves a purpose. It strengthens you, it fortifies your spirit, and it prepares you to stand tall against even greater challenges. Isolation, doubt, and discouragement, these are the tools used against chosen ones to make them question their worth, their purpose, their light. But these experiences aren't designed to make you give up, they're meant to make you unshakable. In the solitude, in those moments of doubt, you find the core of your strength. You learn that your light is untouchable, a force that nothing can diminish, a beacon that will shine brighter with each challenge overcome. And this persistence, this unwavering resilience, is your true power. Your determination is not just a trait, it's a spiritual strength, a silent defiance against all that tries to hold you back. Every time you rise, every time you keep going, you send a message to the world that your light cannot be extinguished. You inspire others, even if you don't see it, even if they never say it. Others witness your journey, your struggles, and your strength, and they're empowered to keep going too. You're not just carrying your own resilience, you're part of a vast network of strength that transcends time. Every hardship you've faced, every obstacle you've overcome, has connected you to a lineage of souls who have endured similar challenges. You may not realize it, but your journey echoes the paths of countless others who walked before you, each carrying the weight of their own battles and emerging stronger. This shared experience weaves an invisible thread of resilience that binds you to an unbreakable chain of human spirit and endurance. This legacy of strength flows through you like a river, nourishing your soul and reminding you that you're never truly alone. Just as those before you found courage amidst their struggles, you are now part of this ongoing lineage, inheriting the fortitude and wisdom they've passed down. You are not just living for yourself but honoring the lives and stories of those who came before. With every step, you draw from this ancestral pool of strength, gaining the courage to face whatever life throws your way. Their perseverance is your inheritance, urging you to keep going. And this legacy doesn't end with you. Your journey is part of a continuum that will reach those who come after, adding your own resilience to this lineage of courage. Every time you rise above a challenge, you strengthen this thread, creating a foundation for future generations to draw from. The choices you make, the strength you build, these will ripple through time, inspiring others just as you've been inspired by those who came before. You are not just an individual, you are a bridge between past and future, carrying forward a torch that will illuminate paths yet to be walked. Chosen ones, understand that your spirit holds a power that goes beyond words. You are what some might call a dangerous soul, not because you threaten harm, but because you disrupt the comfort zones of those who depend on control and manipulation to sustain their influence. Your authenticity, your independence, and your refusal to adhere to societal norms make you a challenge to established systems. Unlike many, you see through facades, recognizing manipulation for what it is, and this awareness makes you a formidable presence in any environment. You embody a kind of freedom that many fear, for it represents the power of someone who is truly self-governed. Trust in this inner strength, for it is your anchor in times of solitude and isolation. In a world that seeks to distract and disorient, your ability to find clarity in silence sets you apart. Moments of solitude, though often challenging, are spaces of deep revelation for you. When removed from the noise and the expectations of others, you can hear your intuition more clearly, and it guides you to truths that few dare to face. In these quiet spaces, you connect with the deepest parts of yourself and realize that your purpose is far greater than conforming to what society expects of you. In these moments, understand that your solitude is a gift, a time to cultivate your inner power and realign with your true self. It is in this isolation that you find strength, understanding, and even joy, as you come to appreciate the beauty of standing alone. In these spaces of quiet, you are not merely resting but refueling, fortifying your spirit for the path ahead. Here, you touch the core of your essence and uncover the depths of your purpose, emerging with a clarity and strength that no force can easily diminish. And remember, you are not walking this path in isolation. Along the journey, you will encounter others who resonate with the same purpose and resilience, souls who understand the challenges that come with walking as a chosen one. You will recognize them not by their words, but by the strength in their gaze and the compassion in their hearts. These kindred spirits will understand the weight you carry, offering support and encouragement as you continue forward. Together, you form a fellowship, a collective force of transformation that radiates a beacon of hope. This gathering of kindred souls creates a powerful energy that magnifies your individual strengths, making each of you more resilient than you could ever be alone. In a world often dominated by division, your unity is a revolutionary act, a testament to the power of connection over isolation. Through your shared experiences, you will find comfort, inspiration, and strength to keep pushing forward, knowing you are not alone in this journey. You are part of something greater than yourself, a movement that has the potential to create waves of change. As this collective grows, you become a lighthouse for others who are lost, guiding them toward awakening and strength. Together, you represent a beacon of change in a world that needs transformation, a force for hope in times that may seem uncertain. The journey is not easy, but with each other, you find the courage to face the unknown. In each other, you find proof that the path of a chosen one, though challenging, is ultimately a path of purpose, resilience, and profound impact. To all the chosen ones watching this, embrace your path. Embrace your power. You are a light in the darkness, a force that cannot be silenced. Stay true to yourself, no matter the obstacles. Remember, you are part of a greater journey, a shared path with others who understand. And as you continue to shine, you inspire others to find their light as well. If you resonate with this message, if you feel the truth in these words, I invite you to write 777 in the comments below as a sign of commitment to your path, a reminder of your strength, and a declaration of your purpose. Stay strong, keep shining, and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. This world needs you, exactly as you are. Welcome, Chosen One. Today, we're diving into a powerful journey, a journey of release, of letting go, and reclaiming your peace. If you've been carrying the weight of a painful relationship or situation, holding on to memories that seem impossible to let go of, know that you're not alone. Many of us find ourselves bound to people or circumstances that no longer serve us, that steal our joy, and cloud our vision. But here, in this moment, you're taking the first step toward freedom. Listen closely, for this message is a call to action, a guiding light for those who've been waiting for the strength to truly walk away. There's a point when you reach the final encounter, the last time you'll be willing to compromise your peace for someone who doesn't deserve it. Think back to that moment, where everything became clear. Maybe it was something they said or did, or maybe it was simply a feeling, an inner knowing that this couldn't go on any longer. That was the moment you recognized your own worth, where you felt the weight of every disappointment, every compromise, all pressing down on you. And yet, in that heaviness, you found the courage to make a choice, a decision to walk away. It wasn't easy. Walking away rarely is. But with each step, you embraced the bravery within, knowing that this was an act of self-respect, of reclaiming your inner strength. They never thought you'd actually leave. They didn't believe you had it in you to cut ties and walk away. They were used to you staying, enduring, bending over backward to make things work. But when you finally let go, it wasn't just a decision, it was a revelation, a shift in power. In leaving, you showed them that your spirit was deeper, your resilience stronger than they ever imagined. They misjudged you, assuming that you'd always be there. But now, with the void left in your absence, they feel the emptiness that once was filled by your presence, by your light. And as you let go, something incredible happened. You felt a return of your creativity, your dreams, the parts of you that were buried beneath their influence. Freed from the weight of their expectations and judgments, you began to flourish. In mind, in spirit, even financially, you began to rise. They tried to hold you back, to keep you small, but now you see just how much you were worth all along. They failed to recognize the blessing you brought into their life. And now, it's their loss, as you reclaim the parts of you that were always meant to shine. But karma has a way of balancing the scales. They may not have seen it coming, but now they're facing the consequences of their actions. Every attempt they made to control, manipulate, or demean you is coming back to them. They're feeling the weight of their own choices, haunted by the emptiness they once tried to fill by taking from you. The door they once felt so sure would stay open has now closed, locked tight. The life they had with you, the support and love, is gone. Now, they must face themselves and the reality of their own making. As they grapple with the emptiness that lingers in their lives, you're discovering something truly remarkable: freedom. This isn't just an escape from their influence, it's an awakening to your own potential and the endless possibilities that lie before you. With each step you take, shedding their control and expectations, you feel a lightness that was once unimaginable. No longer weighed down by their negativity, you can see a path that's yours to define, filled with opportunities for joy, growth, and self-expression. In this newfound freedom, you're no longer isolated or pulled down by their judgments. Instead, you've attracted people who genuinely care for you, who encourage your dreams and celebrate your individuality. These are people who value you for who you are, without any desire to control or diminish you. Surrounding yourself with supportive, positive influences, you've created a community of warmth and mutual respect, a stark contrast to the prison of regret they find themselves trapped in. Their confinement in past mistakes only fuels your determination to keep moving forward, embracing this vibrant life you're building. They may remain ensnared in their own regrets, unable to break free from the chains they crafted with their choices, but you are no longer bound to their limitations. Each day brings you closer to a life defined by purpose, peace, and inner strength. While they look back with sorrow and regret, haunted by memories they cannot change, you press forward, unburdened and focused. You're living proof that breaking free from their grip was the most powerful choice you could make, and with each step, you're creating a life filled with meaning, one that reflects the true essence of who you are. Their fixation on control ultimately became their downfall, a trap of their own making. Every attempt to possess you, to keep you confined under their influence, only reinforced the walls around their own freedom and connection to others. Their obsession blinded them to the richness of genuine relationships and open-hearted living, leaving them in a state of isolation and bitterness. In their desire to control, they sacrificed the very things that could have brought them true happiness and fulfillment, locking themselves in a self-imposed prison. Now, as they sit with the consequences of their actions, they are alone, haunted by choices that brought them to this lonely place. They may have thought that power and control would give them security, but instead, it led them to a life devoid of meaningful connection. Their world is a reflection of their inner turmoil, a place where love and joy are distant memories, overshadowed by the weight of their own regrets. The loneliness they feel is the natural outcome of the choices they made, and they must confront the emptiness left behind. Meanwhile, you are walking a path of freedom and fulfillment, no longer tethered by their influence or the shadows of the past. Your heart is at peace, your mind is clear, and you are fully engaged in the life you're building. Their ghosts of regret are a reminder of what you've left behind, while your focus remains on the present and the future. Free from their grip, you are empowered to create a life on your terms, surrounded by positivity and purpose. You have reclaimed your autonomy, stepping into a brighter world, one choice at a time. And so, karma does its work. The world balances itself, ensuring that those who sought to bring others down are met with the same energy they put out. For you, this is a new beginning. Walking away was just the start. Now, you're ready to step fully into the life that's meant for you, untouched by the chains of the past, free to grow, to love, and to live on your own terms. This is your life now, unburdened, unrestrained, and beautifully liberated. No longer are you weighed down by the chains of others' expectations or by the fear of not meeting their demands. You've stepped into a space where your choices are yours alone, where your dreams and goals take precedence over anyone else's limitations. This freedom isn't just about physical distance, it's an emotional release, a reclaiming of your own spirit and autonomy. The beauty of this liberation shines through in everything you do, as each day becomes an expression of who you genuinely are, not a reflection of what others wanted you to be. Let this new life serve as a constant reminder, both to yourself and to anyone still entangled in the expectations of others. It stands as proof that you don't have to live according to someone else's rules, that you have the strength to chart your own course. There's immense power in realizing that you are not obligated to carry anyone else's baggage or fulfill roles they've imposed upon you. In choosing to prioritize your happiness and inner peace, you not only honor yourself but also pave the way for others to do the same. Your journey is a beacon, a light guiding others to seek their own path toward freedom. You have the power to let go, to release the burdens and obligations that once felt insurmountable. Walking away isn't a sign of weakness but of profound courage, a declaration that you will no longer sacrifice your well-being for others' comfort. In choosing your own peace, you affirm your worth and recognize the incredible strength within you to carve out a life that aligns with your deepest values. Leave behind those who tried to keep you small, the voices that echoed with doubt and discouragement, and anyone who held you back from becoming your true self. This is your chance to live authentically, with no limitations except those you choose for yourself. As you walk forward, walk with pride, with peace, and with the unshakable knowledge that you are worthy of all the joy, freedom, and fulfillment life has to offer. And if you resonate with this journey, type 999 in the comments as a sign that you're ready to release, to let go, and to embrace the freedom that's waiting for you. You are free, chosen one, and this is just the beginning. When you realize people have secrets, it changes everything. Imagine that moment they sense you've known all along, seeing beyond the mask they thought was secure. In that instant, the power dynamic shifts. There's an energy in the room, thick with tension, and they finally understand that every hidden truth, every unspoken motive, was visible to you from the start. You see, people often wear masks, layers built to conceal who they truly are, hiding intentions behind polite smiles or casual words. They think these facades protect them, that their innermost thoughts and motives are safe behind carefully crafted walls. But for those who possess the gift of discernment, chosen ones with a unique insight, these masks are translucent. You see right through them, watching as they unknowingly reveal more than they think. Divine discernment is a gift, a kind of inner vision that lets you peer past illusions. It's not about mere observation, it's a deep awareness that senses authenticity and deception alike. Those who carry this gift see people for who they truly are, whether they like it or not. Imagine knowing someone's true intentions, watching them try to manipulate you, to control the conversation, carefully picking their words. Yet, beneath each word, you sense their real agenda, their concealed desires, and hidden insecurities. Now, imagine their reaction when they start to realize you've known all along. Perhaps it's a flicker of recognition in their eyes, a brief look of fear, or even an awkward silence. Suddenly, they sense the weight of your knowledge, the understanding that their secrets are no longer safe. Some feel exposed, stripped of their power. Others experience guilt, an uncomfortable awareness that their actions have consequences beyond what they anticipated. In response, people react in various ways. Some may choose to distance themselves, fearful of the wisdom you possess. They avoid eye contact, change the subject, or even disappear from your life, unable to face the truth you've uncovered. Others, driven by desperation, may try to redeem themselves, seeking forgiveness, explanations, or even just an attempt to rebuild trust. But regardless of their reaction, they now realize they've lost control of the narrative. They can't manipulate you as they once did because you've seen the truth. One of the greatest powers in these moments is silence. There's a strength in not retaliating, in holding back when you could easily call them out. By choosing silence, you display restraint, an inner authority that speaks louder than words. This silent power is a mark of grace, a testament to your ability to rise above pettiness, to let wisdom and maturity guide your responses. Silence, in these situations, acts like a mirror. When you choose not to respond, it reflects their actions right back at them. They are forced to confront their own behavior, their own deceit, and they begin to see themselves through your eyes. Your silence becomes a teacher, showing them a side of themselves they may have never acknowledged. But it's not just about silence, there's also divine justice. As someone with insight, you understand that you don't need to force any form of retribution. The universe has its own way of balancing things. Karma works quietly, revealing the truth in its own time. Trusting in divine justice allows you to let go of anger or frustration, knowing that what is hidden will eventually be brought to light. This discernment is a blessing, especially in relationships. Friendships, partnerships, every connection changes when you can see others as they truly are. You recognize who's genuinely loyal and who isn't. You protect your energy, distancing yourself from negativity, gossip, or people who don't align with your values. It's a shield, an invisible armor that keeps you safe from those who would drain or deceive you. With this gift, you move through life differently. Discernment is more than just seeing, it's a sense of knowing, a spiritual armor that shields you from harm. You remain centered and grounded, assured in the knowledge that you're protected by forces greater than yourself. It brings peace, a calmness that isn't easily shaken, because you're confident that you'll see through whatever comes your way. As you let go of unfaithful people, you open up a space in your life that is sacred and ready for transformation. This space is not just an empty void left by those who have proven untrustworthy, it's fertile ground for something new, something that aligns with the person you are becoming. In this fresh season, blessings await, blessings that come with the clarity of knowing who you are and what you truly value. This is a time to release the old, to let go of any lingering attachments to people or situations that no longer serve your highest good. Moving forward, you make a conscious choice to focus on the future and to surround yourself with people and opportunities that resonate with your purpose. The weight of the past fades as you put your energy into building relationships that are rooted in respect, honesty, and shared vision. No longer are you held back by the actions of those who have betrayed your trust. Instead, you feel lighter, empowered, and ready to move forward. Every person who aligns with your goals and every opportunity that furthers your journey becomes part of a meaningful, purposeful future. The deceptions and hidden agendas of the past transform into distant memories, lessons that no longer define you. You step forward with a renewed sense of freedom, guided by a deeper wisdom and an inner peace that comes from letting go. This journey is no longer about looking back but about embracing a future where divine guidance lights your way. With each step, you move closer to the life that is meant for you, a life filled with authenticity, integrity, and a profound sense of purpose. Every day, affirm your purpose and strengthen your commitment to the path you're on. These daily affirmations are not mere words, they are powerful reminders of the guidance that surrounds you, encouraging you to stay true to yourself. When you speak these affirmations, you declare to the universe your dedication to a higher calling that resides deep within you. This daily practice becomes a devotion, a way to keep your heart and mind aligned with what truly matters to you. As you walk this path, let these affirmations fill you with confidence, grounding you in a sense of humility that keeps you receptive to growth. You are not walking alone, every step is blessed, every decision inspired. The confidence you gain is tempered by humility, for you know that each choice you make is guided by something greater. There is peace in knowing that you are walking in alignment with your purpose, and that this alignment brings blessings at every turn. The path you walk is one of sacred intention, where every step and every moment are filled with purpose. With each affirmation, you strengthen your bond with this path, cultivating an unwavering faith that you are exactly where you need to be. You trust in the journey, and you are open to the guidance that appears, whether in signs, insights, or inner wisdom. Your purpose unfolds with every step, bringing you closer to the person you are meant to become. So as you move forward, remain grounded in this truth, rooted in the authenticity that is uniquely yours. You shine a light that cannot be dimmed, letting your discernment guide you in silence and strength. In times of uncertainty, you trust that your inner wisdom will reveal what needs to be known. This path is not about proving yourself to others but about honoring the truth that only you can fully understand. In this journey, you embrace the wisdom and clarity that come from within, allowing divine insight to shape your choices. The blessings that flow into your life are not mere coincidences, they are the rewards of staying true to your path. As you continue, you willingly leave behind anything that does not uplift or align with your highest purpose. The freedom you feel is a gift, a reminder that you are capable of letting go of anything that no longer serves you. If you resonate with this journey, if you understand the power of discernment, I invite you to leave 777 in the comments. Let this number represent your commitment to seeing the truth, to living with clarity, and to embracing the divine guidance that surrounds you. You are chosen, and your path is unique. Walk it with courage, and know that you are divinely protected, always.